How you doing, Devil Dogs? I wanted to change it up a little bit today. Normally, I do videos about. Um, as you can see, I got my gold and red Semper Fi. Um, I wanted to I wanted to change it up a little bit. I usually talk about real estate and on all my YouTube videos, or about the time that I spent with my family in Nicaragua and all the places we go, all the sightseeing, all the touristing things that we do, all the tourist attractions that we go to in Nicaragua. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about myself. I was a real motivator. Joined the Marine Corps at the age of 17. Then I get a URA, delayed entry program, August 20th, 1996. And then I shipped out on June 14, 1997. Because I was 17 when my parents signed my enlistment papers. So thank God for my parents supporting me. Um, but I want to talk a little bit about, the difference of going on 4 years and then not realizing that when you step on those yellow footsteps, 23 years of your life will go by in the blink of an eye. And I know when you're listening to that sergeant, to that NCO, to that person in charge of you, you really think it's just they're blowing smoke, up your, and that they're just trying to brainwash you, and that the civilian world is not all that it's meant to be. Um, well, let me tell you that it's not smoke, because 23 years do go by quick. And my first roommate just retired not too long ago. So Semper Fi for him. He made it to Master Guns, E9, Master Guns Ventura. He was my roommate, so I was a PFC and he was a Lance Corporal, and then we were both Lance Corporals when we were roommates together. He was air traffic, he was in air traffic control because I was part of Marine Corps MCAS headquarters squadron over there in Camp Pendleton. In '98, in January '98, when I got to Camp Pendleton, he was my first roommate. So that's how long. That's how long and I still talk to him today. So I know you can say you can talk to a lot of high school friends and a lot of buddies and whatnot, but I still talk to this roommate today, uh, Master Guns Ventura. So he finally retired. He finally, you know, decided to, you know, take his hat down and, it's some time to spend with the family. So Semper Fi to him. But like I was saying, for those of you guys that just do one enlistment, two enlistment, three enlistments, or are halfway point, and you're like, what do I do? Do I go back to the civilian world? And here's the thing. Um, I think if we had a magic wand and we can be like, okay, so even if I don't make it to E9, if I can get out as an E7 or E8, and then I get whatever percentage for the rest of my life. If I do 20 years, I get whatever percentage it is for the rest of my life, as part of my retirement package. Now, as a 38-year-old or 40 or 41 or 42-year-old, you can completely start a second career at that age because I'm doing it right now. I'm going to IT school. Um, so can I get a hoorah for that? Here in Jacksonville. So here's one of my programming, how to program C plus. So information technology, which this is what the world's gonna be about. So at 41, 42, you can completely start a second career. You know, so it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing for all you guys that you think it's a long time. And there's nothing more patriotic. I mean, I I feel so proud when people come up to me in Jacksonville and they're like, "Thank you for your service," and At the beginning, I didn't know what it meant because in Miami, nobody ever said. I lived in Miami for about 38 years, and nobody ever said thank you for your service in Miami. But it's a different culture. So as soon as I moved to Jacksonville 2 years ago, everybody, when they find out, it's the first thing they say after saying hello, how are you, or thank you, or you're welcome. As soon as they find out that you're a veteran, they say, thank you for your service. So, I mean, there's nothing more patriotic than that, guys. So, I mean, for those of you that are thinking of getting out and, you think that is not a smart choice, let me tell you, I wish I would have been retiring with my first roommate, Master Guns Ventura, when he retired a few months ago, and pulled in almost 23 years of his life to honor, courage, and commitment, and the Marine Corps traits that we live by. So I just wanted to share with all you service members, not just Marines, but all branches of service. We are all, once you go work for the federal government, we're all a band of brothers, whether it's the Federal Bureau of Prisons or any of the Department of Agriculture, Department of Commerce, wherever you go to the federal government, Department of Veteran Affairs, we're all one big family. So Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, wherever you go, that's what it's about, guys. That we're one big family. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys like it. I'll be posting some videos in the future about drinking. I used to drink a lot, so I do want to share that with you guys. So kind of want my hashtag to be sober Florida, even though I do have one or two beers every now and then, or a glass of wine or a shot of whiskey, but I don't get drunk. I stopped doing that a long time ago, and I've realized that you don't burn as many neurons as you do if you would per se drink every weekend as a social drinker. So I hope this video really helps some of you guys that are trying to make that career move, that move. And let me tell you that 23 years go by in a blink of an eye. So think about that when you're thinking about your family, making sure they have a roof over their head, making sure family comes first, and all the things that we're known for as Marines, as service members. So Semper Fi, and God bless America.